So I've made the main carcass of my cabinet now. There's 4 pieces which will be made out of veneered particle board. The next thing is the edge stripping, which is going to sit in the corner here. We'll glue it in when we get to woodwork. Before I start a new sketch, I want to create a new component. The new component will come up in the list there in our feature tree, and we're going to call this one corner strip. Just make sure you get your naming right, because if you don't name your components correctly here, yeah, we can change it, but it's a bit of work later. So it's appeared down here. It's activated with a little bullet point there. I've already measured this, so we'll see if we can measure it now. Inspect. We'll zoom right in on this, and we'll click this point here to this point here. It's 8.5 millimeters. I know it's already 8.5 millimeters from here to here as well. So we need to start by a sketch. We'll click the sketch button. You can either draw it in context by selecting one of these pieces, but what I'm going to do is select up here, if it will allow me to select it. That's not the surface that I wanted, so I'll start again. I don't have a mouse tonight when I'm doing this video, so it's a bit awkward to move around. So I've just started that. So it's an 8 by 8. So 8.5, tab 8.5, enter, finish the sketch. We're going to measure the length of the material. It's 376 millimeters. So extrude, and extrude that 376 millimeters. Press enter, and now what we can do is we can duplicate that component. So we're going to copy it by right-clicking and copy, and then up to the slim copy table main part or the parent part, and we're going to go paste. This time we're not going to paste new, we're just going to paste, because a paste new would duplicate the component with a new name and the ability to change component. We don't need to change this one, so we're just going to paste it. So you can do that. So there's 4 of them. Once you've got 4 of them, you can use the move tool to just gently move them. Whoops, difficult without a mouse. Move them around. That's 4 of them at once. So if you click select component, so that's those 2, and then we'll move that one out. I'm not too concerned where I'm putting these, because final, very difficult with a mouse, sorry. I'll select it with that bullet point there, might be the problem. Sometimes it takes a few goes. Now I've got it. And the last one should be on this one here. Select the bullet point. And drop that one down as well. Okay, so the next point is to constrain them in the right position. So I'm going to zoom in slightly. And there's lots of different ways we can do this, but I think the way I'll do it is zooming right in. And select that inside surface. So just there, and we'll zoom back out. And select the same point on that top surface there. You can see it's flipped or inverted there. So if I choose to flip the button down here, it should flip back onto the side we want it. Let's have a closer look at that. So that's sitting in a position where we want it now, so I'll click OK. I'll go through and do all of them. If you're happy with that, you can continue to do it yourself. Otherwise, you can keep watching this movie or video, and I'll just finish that off. The next video will show you how to start creating the front and the back edging. So if you're good with the assembly, you can skip to the next video. Thank you. There's multiple ways you can do this. Different points to select. Looks like I'm going to press that flip button each time. Go around and we'll do these other two. You can see they're sitting well away at the moment. So always zoom in. Using the mouse roller button, it's a lot quicker. That one again. And the final one. It won't matter if you did top surface or the side surface. As long as you get that joining marker in, using center is always easier. Zoom it in. We don't want the center, we want this edge. We don't want the axis, we want the surface. And zoom out again. And then the corresponding surface here. Flip it and click OK. We'll check the home view. You can put the bullet point back up on here just to activate our whole surface. And for now, our project is looking pretty good.